Tiny Cactus. So we're gonna talk about Tiny Cactus. I'm blanking on what this even is. So
It's my,
please.
shoegaze project that was in Columbia.
Okay.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're just turned down.
Okay. Well, you told me to move forward to the mic and then.
Yeah, no, now you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You can always see if you're talking. If those jump, you want to be between 7 and 5.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
I'm just gonna stare at that the whole time. No, Tiny Cactus was a side project, or like I guess a main project for me. The rest of everybody else was a side project. It was sort of like a super group of everyone on I'm Fine Thanks. The band Circle Sounds, Steven, he was the brain behind Tiny Cactus, and I don't know, it was just beautiful. It was a shoegaze, Britpop sort of thing. I was meant to send you the tracks for that.
I was trying not to call you out on air for not sending me any tracks. And
Call
so
me
I was
out
playing
for whatever.
all this random stuff. Yeah, I did not. It's midterms, so I've been a little disorganized myself this week. My brain's been all over the place. This is the last day before spring break. So I wasn't really on you about it either, and that's partially my fault. But yeah, we did not.
We didn't prepare.
We actually prepared. We prepared more than I normally do because I met up with you and we actually talked and stuff.
Yeah, we
but
did for a minute.
I didn't get the tracks for that you wanted played. Didn't get those together, and just a bunch of stuff didn't end up happening. But that's okay. You know, it's fly by the seat of our pants, and it'll be fine.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. So in between the break, which everybody kind of knows, because one of the mics did not turn off when I clicked it off. They heard we were talking about the cinema story, and remember the Makeout Kids. We were talking about the process of mixing and mastering, and that you know they were going for that real punchy like pop punk sound, and you spent 3 weeks on one song, and it was driving you crazy, which is the curse of all audio engineers, I think.
Right.
You get sick of the songs you're working on. God forbid anybody does their own band's music. Like, I don't know how people would
do that. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Hearing your own voice over and over again is the worst form of torture, probably.
Probably, I would imagine.
Plus, you sit there and nitpick it. Johnny from Flittervoken and I were talking about it the other day, and it's like, you don't master your own stuff. You can't.
Right.
It'll drive you insane. You will nitpick it, and you'll end up re-recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
That just does not sound nice. But
yeah, with the cinema story thing, that was crazy because I was helping Shad with the mastering of it and the production end of it, and I was just basically listening to it and sending him messages back and being like, yeah, this needs to be turned up. This needs to be turned up. Is there any way you can get Keith to come back and record that part and things like that? It felt really weird.
That sounds so Postal Service-y. Like, do you remember the Postal Service?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Because, that's why I said it's so Postal Service-y, just because the same
Oh,
idea
yeah, they're
of,
like emailing back and forth.
Yeah, collaboration. Yeah, and I was laughing when you were, or to myself, giggling while you were playing your song. I thought it was really funny. The last song that was playing in my car as I pulled up today was Lover I Don't Have to Love by Bright Eyes. And I was just like, I never listen to that anymore. And of course, that would be what came on my car today before you come in.
Right.
Is like, that same sort of kind of sound. But
sad vibe.
Yeah, no, that's a great song, though.
Midwestern folk, sad bedroom pop vibe.
Yeah, that's great, though. I love it. Like, I need to listen to that more often. Maybe I'd be less emo in real life.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
You'll probably be with like a bottle of red wine laying on the floor.
No, I don't drink red wine. Makes me sleepy.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and play another couple local tracks. We'll play. Have you ever heard of This Is Our Dance? Davey Vaughn used to be in a couple of projects, bands, but now he does This Is Our Dance, and it's just him. He stands and sings and has his guitar, and he's got the rest of his stuff recorded. He doesn't, really...
Oh, he does like loops in
Yeah.
the background?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's really...
I've been seeing a lot of artists doing that now.
Yeah,
really cool.
He's a front runner. He's been doing it for a while. Basically, he just got tired of relying on other people because, bands are...
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. So, but this particular track's my favorite one. It's Over It, and he went and recorded with the guys that used to be in So They Say, I think. I don't remember the guy's name, but, remember So They Say, the local group?
I remember the name,
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great song. It's really fun, really catchy, and I was also in the music video for it. So we'll go ahead and play that, get that going, and then we'll follow it up with Remember the Makeout Kids. And come back and probably have you talk a little bit more and play one or two more songs of your own.
Yeah,
and
play some songs.
Yeah, that'll be great. So yeah, let's get this going. This is Over It by This Is Our Dance.